Hi YouTube buddies, Kohaku Creations here. I am just like super duper excited because I don't know, I just feel like I recently put my Monster Highs on eBay and I was kind of like, you know, if I sold them each for 10 bucks I could probably get a little over $200. But then I was like, but then I have to sell each individual one, and then I have to do shipping for each individual one. It's really tedious and time consuming, and I kind of don't want to do that. So then I was also like, let me just put it as a lot, and I'll start it at like $45, and I'll just see where it goes. And today they sold, and the highest bidder was like $190 something. I was like, hell yeah. So I sold my Monster Highs for like 200 bucks, what I was thinking. So I'm pretty like excited and pretty proud of that. This is a wine and Dollies. I probably should have said that before I started recording. Duh. So I'm doing a wine and Dollies because I just feel like I haven't done one. I think the last video I did was the box opening with Iki. This is Iki. He is a Babobi Apollo, and I got him off of eBay. He is beautiful. I love him. I love what I've done with him. This wig was created by Siyaya, and he has like won my heart over, and I think it was because when I did the box opening, you guys couldn't see it, but well, you could see on his face he had like this this blue mark across his face right here, and he had blue markings like in other places on his body because he came in pieces, and he already came blushed and he came like moleskin suede. So I was like, you were loved by somebody, but this person that loved him, I guess, didn't sorry, he's got a little fuzzball, didn't know what they were doing, or they just didn't care. I don't know. But I feel like, yeah, if you're going to go through that effort to like suede him and blush him, they probably loved him. Anyway, yeah, so I spent quite a while trying to clean like these marks off of him. It was permanent marker and it was on the resin. It wasn't like they sprayed him and then drew it on. It was like on the resin, and I had to use acetone to scrub it off, and I do not like to use acetone on my dolls at all. A lot of people use acetone. It's good for like a quick swipe and then you like wash it off real quick, but if you soak it for too long it can destroy your dolls. And being in beauty school, we had like bottles of acetone in our nail kits, and I've watched so many suitcases get destroyed and eaten and have holes because of spilled acetone. So acetone and me are not homies, but in this case, it actually worked, and he looks amazing. I'm smitten with this boy. I didn't, I know Cove was the boy I just had added before Iki. I didn't bond with Cove. I was really trying to, like, it's only been a couple of weeks, I know, and we've given him like this cute little voice, and we've given him like this cute little stoner character, and I was really like, I play with him a lot because I'm trying to bond and it's just not happening. But Nathaniel, when Nathaniel plays with me, Nathaniel just has all these cool ideas for Cove, and Nathaniel and Cove are always like doing their own little adventures. And this morning I asked Nathaniel, I said, do you want Cove? And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, Cove's been through so many owners, and I just feel kind of bad for him that it feels like no one bonds with him. Do you feel like you've bonded with Cove? Like, I feel like you have. And he's like, I love Cove. Cove is my favorite. Of course I've bonded with him. So, yeah. Cove is still one of the green stripes. He's one of the green stripes. He's still in my story. But I no longer own him. I'm no longer his senpai. Nathaniel, the vampire, owns him. And he is he's in the Green Stripes, but he's also in Magic Mayhem, and I forgot what his story's called. Magic Mayhem. I don't remember what the rest of it is. But yeah, he's in Nathaniel's story too now. So, and Nathaniel the vampire is the new owner for Cove. And I'm sorry, Sarah, I tried to bond with him. I really liked Cove. We love his face up. We love his little attitude he has. He's a little sassy boy. And I do plan on making photo stories with him. I do love Cove. Cove is, he's one of those characters that you just gotta love him. He's just super funny. So, yeah. I just thought I'd let the world know that Cove is no longer my dolly. I gave him to Nathaniel. And I'm happy for him because he's passed around. He hadn't really found somebody that bonded with him, and Nathaniel loves him. And, you know, maybe he just needed that sweet face up that Sarah gave him. Maybe he needed to be modded, and he needed to be, you know, to have a new face up and be a cute, pretty boy now. Wanted to talk more about stuff. Well, what have I been doing? Well, commissions. I opened up for commissions. So if you guys want onesies, if you want pants, I make the elastic bands because I'm not very good at little pockets and stuff, or like, you know, I make my pants really simple because I'm still like learning to make clothes. I made purses before. I used to make purses, and I used to make costumes, like little costumes for like my kids, like for Halloween and stuff. I never really made clothes, so this is the first time I've used patterns and I like actually make clothes now. And if anyone knows any good sites where I can find some sweet patterns, that would be awesome. What was I saying? So I make the pants, and they have the elastic waist, and I make the onesies, and I'm always making Toma shirts. I can make hoodies. I've made hoodies for my dolls. That's kind of where I'm at in the section. I've already had a few commissions, and they've asked me to make some shirts with certain designs, certain ways of making them, and I'm willing to try new stuff. And my prices are pretty reasonable, so it's not like, you know, you're gonna pay like $50 for a shirt you're gonna hate. I'm basically only charging for like my time, really, because materials could get expensive too. We know this. So I have my commissions open. I just sold my Monster High. So on that subject, I don't even know if I mentioned that, but I have one payment left for 7/10, and with my Monster Highs being sold and having to wait a month to get the money, because I already know eBay, you have to sell so many items before you get your money right away. So it might be like another couple of weeks before I get that money. But I know that if I have that money coming, I can at least put it towards 7/10, her last payment, and I can bring 7/10 home. So I'm super excited to bring my baby girl home. And then I've got the rest of it. I'll probably put it down on a couple other layaways that I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm not going to tell you till it happens. Till it happens. And I think that's all I have for Wine and Dollies today. So Iki is the new one in the house, and I don't feel like the other dolls have really like gotten close to him. I feel like he's trying, but I don't feel like the other dolls like him, because he was in the room with Kyohei, but Kyohei hates him. But Kyohei hates everybody. But Kyohei's in the room by himself now, and because Nathaniel and Cove kind of hang out in the kitchen, because Cove is always hungry. He's always stood. He's got the munchies. And Haru kind of hangs out in Toma's room. And Knight and Reiko are like in their room, or in Reiko's room. And so Kyohei's been hanging out in Knight's room, but I cannot put another doll in there. Like, Kyohei hates everybody. He will stare them down. He will sit in the corner and just give them dirty looks the whole time. So I actually have like this tall dresser in my room, and I built like a bar for Iki. So now he's got like his own room. It's kind of like a bar in a club because he's my little DJ. And I know in my story it was like all end of the world, apocalyptic, whatever. But the more I play with my dollies, I'm like, Japan is rebuilding itself, and it's been a while, and you know, Iki needs his electricity to play his music. And I just feel like that's where he's at. He wants to be a DJ. I was gonna have him be like in a host club. I was gonna have him be a host, but he looked at me and said, no. I want to wear pastel. I want to wear them silver pants and them crazy boots, and I want to play music, and I want to be a DJ. So I'm like, all right, Inky, that's what you want. He's like, yeah, that's what I want. That fits me. And it does. He's really winning my heart over. It's never happened this quick with I got a doll and then like I was just immediately in love. Like Kyohei's head came in and I loved Kyohei's head, like his face. I couldn't wait to paint him, and then I painted him and I put him on Knight's body for a minute, and I was just like, you're so cute, I love you. But I was like, but this is not, you're not complete. I can't play with you yet because this body belongs to Knight. And so then for the longest time, I was like, Knight is just so beefy. Like his arms are so big, and how come this body is just not working? And I was like, eventually I'll find another dolly to fit on this body. And then when I got the resin soul body, and I was just like, there's no way this is gonna work for Kyohei. And then a lot of you like messaged me or like, you know, the Dia heads are for like an SD17, and I was trying to put him on an SD13, and then, you know, it just like clicked, and I was like, what if I put Knight's head on the resin soul body? So then when I did that, it just like, he looked perfect. Like Knight is supposed to be a scrawny emo boy. Like you think of emo boys, you see like, you know, like a scrawny, but like he's 19. He's not gonna be like big and beefy. Like yeah, he's been fighting Toma, but that doesn't mean he's been like dodging. He hasn't been like lifting weights. So I love the resin soul body on Knight, and when I put Kyohei's head on Knight's old body, it just fit, and I was like, really? I've been sitting here this whole time, and all I needed to do was get Knight a new body, and everything just became complete. So my dolly family, I feel like, is getting bigger. And Sarah had posted a video where she was like, is it a lot of stress on you guys? And honestly, for me, I do feel like my dollies don't get enough attention sometimes. I do the photo stories with Knight and Reiko, and then I'll focus on them for a couple of weeks, and then I'll switch it over to like Haru and Toma. And now that Iki's new in the house, I've been doing a lot with Iki. But then I kind of felt bad because I was like, what about Cove? I haven't really done anything with Cove. I didn't write his story. And then here I am like bringing Iki in, and Iki's already got like, well, I did do a photo story with Cove, but like I'm doing one with Iki now. And I was like, I kind of feel like Cove is being left out. And I had that feeling where you like, you feel bad for your dolly that they're not getting enough attention. And I don't know, when I realized what it was, I was like, when I realized how much I had bonded with Iki was when I was like, that's what I was missing with Cove. And I felt bad because I was really excited to get Cove, and I was really excited to like have him in the stripes. And I still haven't even painted stripes on him, which Nathaniel, now that it's his boy, he's gonna pick the stripes for me. And we just recently painted stripes on Nathaniel Vampire, so now we have to paint stripes on Cove, and I'm gonna let Nathaniel decide where he wants the stripes now that that's his baby. But I don't know, like I was kind of sad that I didn't bond with him, but I'm really happy that he has a new home, and I'm really excited with my whole crew, the way everything's going, and my baby girl's coming home, and I just feel like Cloud9 right now. I'm just really excited. I guess maybe I should end this short. I mean, it's not a very long one. It's not a very long one. He's so cute. Look at him. His little headphones, his little bracelet. Oh, his little hands. I love this doll, guys. I don't know what it is. Apollos are like super beautiful. I've seen a million Apollos like on Instagram, but none look like mine. And I think that's cool. I was like, I love how people can have the same sculpt and none of them look alike. Does that make sense? Like none of them look alike. Like they're the same doll, but they don't look alike. And I see that when I look at Ren, and I'm like, Ren is a wind and Haru is a wind, but they look so different. And I've seen other winds on Instagram too, and I'm like, they all look so different though, and I just love it. I just think it's so beautiful the way like our artistic ways come out through our dolls, and our dolls look completely different. I love that. And his little hands. I like these little hands. His hand was already shaped like that. I don't know if that's how he came. I was like, he's a little cigarette. And I don't have a doll that smokes. I don't like smoking. That might be why. But Iki was like, I want a cigarette, and I want to play music, and I want to like girls and boys, and that's what I like. And I was like, all right, dude, I'm just gonna paint you pretty because you're pretty. I like the little crystals and stuff on his face. When I paint dolls, I don't really have an idea of what I want. I know that sounds crazy. Like, shouldn't you know how you want your doll to look? Like 710 is supposed to be Fairy Kai. She's got the tan skin, and I plan on making her eyes dark and her hair like super pink. But when I start painting her, that could change. Like when I paint them, the resin tells me what it wants. This is what Iki wanted. I think it's beautiful. I love how it came out. I love his eyebrows and his hair. He's a beautiful boy. So 710 might end up being completely different. And I love that. They have their own little personalities. They kind of tell you what they want. But you know, I kind of miss playing with Night again. I miss playing with Night and Toma. They're my boys. Oh, we got this doll meet we're going to. Here, let me look up the address so I can tell you guys. I have an address. Look, there goes the music. Good one, Amber. Good one. Just ruin the music for us. So, let me find the address. Let me find the I have so much stuff I posted. Okay, so we are meeting Sunday, February 19th at 4 p.m. at 319 East 2nd Street, Los Angeles, California. I think it's a museum. I think Undead Dolly Mother was the one that helped me do this, and I think she said it was. Let me find her so I can show you guys where we're supposed to meet. It's supposed to be Little Tokyo, I think she said. This is where we're meeting, guys. This place. Do you guys know where that is? Do you know where that is? In LA? Some tower thing. She said, this is where we meet. Little Tokyo Plaza. Meet at the mouth of the plaza. It has a red looking outpost. It's a common meeting area. So, I'll be there, guys. I'll be there at 4 o'clock. February 19th in LA. If you're in the LA area. If you're just in Cali and you want to hang out. I am going to bring, let me get more comfortable, my back is hurting. I'm going to bring Toma, Night, and Iki. Because I really bonded with this guy. And he's already got a story. I'll do his story time. He, it's so funny because he is, the way I have him in my story, he is an old childhood friend of Toma's. And when they were in middle school, because he's so small, he got picked on a lot. So he was getting picked on, and Toma like fought the guys because Toma just likes to fight. So Toma was like, oh, a fight's happening. So Toma just fought the guys just to fight him. And in his fighting, he protected Iki. And so then Iki became like crazy obsessed with Toma and followed him around. And then Toma got pissed and tried to fight Iki. And yeah, they start fighting. And Iki just wouldn't give up, and he would just keep following him, and then Toma would fight him, like fight him off. So instead of like, because he was getting picked on by bullies, he kind of became a bully by like following Toma around, and Toma eventually like grew to kind of respect him and was like, you know what, you keep fighting me and you're learning how to fight. So now that's how Toma recruits his guys. Iki was one of the first members of the Green Stripes, hence the 2 stripes. The 2 stripes mean you're pretty like elite, you're pretty legit. 1 stripe is regular members, 2 stripes is elite, 4 stripes is Toma. Knight has 3 stripes because he's right underneath Toma. And then whoever follows Knight. But that could change. I might. No, I don't want to change Knight's stripes. I love them. I'm not changing them. So that's kind of Iki's story. I haven't finished his whole story, like what he does, or where he's from, and all that. I'll have that in there, but I just like telling that part of his story because I think it's cute. Oh no, honey, your pants. Don't let your pants fall down. He's always trying to show his goods. Look at this boy. You try to show your goods. Yeah. He's got a hashtag Demtoma shirt on. He wasn't wearing a shirt before. And then I had this, I have this dresser, this doll dresser in my room that I started putting clothes on, and I was like, oh no, I don't like that over the belt. And I was like, hey, there's a Toma shirt in here, because I forgot that I made a whole bunch of them. Because when I do my, oh, I have the giveaway I just did. I just did a giveaway. And Domesticated Dog won the giveaway. And tomorrow is my only day off this week. So I will be spending all day tomorrow sewing. So I was like, I'm going to get a Wine and Dollies out before I do my sewing, because that is going to take all my time. And I kind of want to put my music back on. So, further ado, let's play some music. There we go. Some music. Some music. And I try to find like unsigned artists so that YouTube doesn't erase all my stuff, so that you guys can enjoy too. And plus it's always cool to hear some new music. Oh, playlists I've got on Spotify. I've got, so like speaking of music, I've got Toma a playlist, I've got Night a playlist, and I'm working on Haru and Reiko a playlist, and then I'm going to make Iki a playlist. Kyohei, I was going to make Kyohei a playlist, and I was going to make Mayubi a playlist. Oh, excuse me. Whew. It's really late over here, guys. Everyone's asleep in the house, and I'm kind of by myself in the living room. I was like, if you haven't seen this background, this is my couch. My couch is, or my house is kind of old-fashioned. I try to do it like Victorian era. This is definitely not Victorian, but I mean the style. It's got the wood and stuff. You can't see it, but it's got the wood and stuff, and I kind of like that. So what was I saying? Oh, playlist. So I have the playlist on Spotify for my 2 dollies right now. I'm working on the other dollies, and it's so cool because my friends on Instagram started their playlist, so I've been following their playlist. So now when I go to my Spotify, it's so cute because I've got like the names of my friends, their playlist. Like I've got, it's like Toma Night, and then it's Mirai, and then it's Ryan, and I think Evan is on there, and excuse me, I'm so sorry. I keep yawning because I'm tired, but I don't want to go to bed. But I'm tired, but I don't want to sleep. And then I ate like a big bowl of spaghetti. And I love French bread. I'm like, bread makes you fat, but I love French bread. It's so good. So yeah, it's probably all that bread, because I stopped eating meat a long while ago. So yeah. Like, see, I just spaced off because I'm like, I'm tired. Probably should not be talking anymore. I'll let you guys go because my eyes are starting to get closed and tired. I'm tired, guys. I was all pumped and full of energy, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do one at Dollies, and it's going to be so much fun, and then I'm going to talk about how excited I am about my Monster Highs, and about how cool Iki is, and I'm going to talk about the doll meat, and I'm going to talk about commissions, and I'm going to talk about, and I was just like, on and on. I'm going to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about that, and I'm going to talk about Instagram, I'm going to talk about my buddies, I'm going to talk about how I'm tired and I ate too much French bread. I did. I ate so much French bread. Now I'm tired. I'm like, ugh. Texas toast, yo. Texas toast. I miss Texas, by the way. I miss all my buddies from Texas. I miss Mama Mouse the most. She's probably not going to watch this, but I miss you, Mama Mouse. Okay, then I'm getting sleepy. And I got a bunch of notifications on my phone. And I should probably read those before I go to bed. And I should probably get some sleep because tomorrow is all day sewing. And I'm trying to ship out everything by Friday. Which is probably not going to get done. I've got to make a rockabilly dress, a clown outfit, a pair of pants, a hoodie. Three pair of pants, blah, a jacket, a hoodie, some t-shirts, which I'm kind of excited for because I've never really done t-shirts except my Toma shirts. So making t-shirts is like a good experience, and then I can make stuff for my dollies. I don't make stuff for my dollies. I need to make stuff for my dollies. I need doll shoes. He's wearing Haru's shoes. Like, Haru is no longer wearing shoes, guys. Haru isn't wearing shoes anymore because I gave them to Iki. But I haven't really been filming Haru. Taking pictures of Haru, like full body anyways. And she's so, like, because of these boots had a heel, now she's shorter and she looks so cute. The last picture I took of her and Toma, she was like walking fast and leaving, and she wasn't paying attention, and she bumped into him, and she just looked so cute because of how short she was. So I definitely need shoes for Night. Night wears the SD13 because he's little. And I need shoes for Kyohei. Nathaniel took Kyohei's shoes, so Kyohei doesn't have any shoes. I was like, this Cove has shoes. Nathaniel doesn't. Night doesn't. Reiko doesn't. Because Reiko was wearing the boots. I didn't get it tonight. But Night's got to keep them. And then, I don't know, I'm like, Nights. I can't even think anymore. I'm getting too tired, guys. This should have been like sleeping Dollies because I am sleepy. I'm so sleepy. So if you want to do a trade, I will trade like a onesie. I will trade like some clothes. Okay, I'll trade a onesie because onesies are the hardest thing. I will trade a onesie for some shoes. I will trade like a shirt and a pair of pants for some shoes. I just really need dolly shoes. I just really need shoes for my dollies. So I was like, what else? My dollies don't have much clothes either. I spend all my time making clothes for other people, and then I was like, I look at my dollies and I'm like, you don't really have anything. Like, I have a small bag of clothes I've made, and they're mostly like pants I made for Night when Night used to have Toma's body, because Toma had the 68 centimeter body, and that's the body that Night came with. Poor Night, he's been passed around body to body, and then I got him a 65 centimeter body, and then it was too buff, and now he's in a 61 centimeter resin sole. So poor Night has been through different changes in his body too, and so the pants I have for Night now originally fit Toma, and Toma's not going to wear those. So I've got like 4 pair. Now, how many do I have in there? Anyway, I got anywhere from 4 to 6 pairs of pants that don't even fit Night. So then I would have to cut and resew. But like, I don't have many things for my dollies like that. And I'm always willing to trade for things I need. I don't know. People send me things and then I always try to send something back. Even if like I didn't ask you to and you're just being nice and you just feel like you want to, I always try to give something back because, I don't know, I just feel like it's a way to say thank you. All my followers and all my friends and everybody on Instagram, everybody on YouTube, you guys are like family and friends and buddies. And even though I'm sitting right now in my living room with my doll, with the camera, I feel like I'm hanging out with my friends. And you guys mean so much to me. Anything that I receive from any of you, whether it be fan art or comments or anything, it means a lot to me. It really does. And I know that I can be a little sassy sometimes and I can be like, I just don't give a, but honestly, we all have to kind of be strong and put on a little bit of a front so that we don't get hurt, because I feel like a lot of us in this hobby, we do get hurt. And that's why we're kind of here. We kind of like reflect through our dollies. We kind of express everything through our dollies. Everything we're going through, everything that we've been through. I know I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot, and my dollies have been helping me get through it. Look at him, he's so cute. Stop being cute. Stop it. This boy is adorable. He's adorable. I love him. So we've all been through something, and we're all here in this hobby to like support each other. So you guys mean everything to me. This is a lot. This is more than, this started out as just like a way to hang out, to make friends, and it has become so much more. It's become like a way of life. Like, I have my family, I have my kids and stuff, but I mean, you guys are family too. Every morning I talk to somebody. Well, every morning or every day I talk to Sarah. She's my bestie. But I mean, if it wasn't for this hobby, I would have never met Sarah. If it wasn't for this hobby, I wouldn't have all the awesome friends I have now. So thank you guys. I think I'll leave on this note. I love you guys, and thank you for everything, and I cannot wait for the next video. I look forward to the next video. I'm actually going to start a new segment of videos, which I think is funny. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I kind of had this idea, and I was like, I'm going to try this and see how it works. So I'm going to try to make a little segment of videos, and it's just going to be like me and my dollies doing crazy stuff. So I'll see you guys around. Thanks for coming, and I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.